Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video on my channel, Makes Movies. If you are new to this channel, this is basically where I talk to you guys about my passion for movies. This goes from collections, hauls, reviews, and to today's video, so let's get into it. Okay, so obviously normally I would stand up and do my reviews for you guys when it's a brand new release, but I thought, you know what, go for something different. I thought, why not sit down, try and make it casual, you know, just make it like a nice casual review for you guys. So let me know if you prefer it this way. I know it's only a slight difference, but still. So I'm just going to move over to the side so I can then put the poster there, and then we're going to start talking about the film I just seen. Okay, so today's review is Elvis. Yes, this is a film about Elvis Presley starring Austin Butler and Tom Hanks. So obviously I'm not going to say any more than that because that is pretty much the plot. It is basically about Elvis Presley. And I want to start off by saying I'm not really a massive fan of Elvis. Like, I will listen to his songs, I mean, don't get me wrong, Jailhouse Rock and Hound Dog, really enjoy. But he's not one of those artists I'd normally go to. So, obviously with this film, I was very much like, I'll go see it, it does look good. It's directed by Baz Luhrmann, who did Romeo and Juliet, Moulin Rouge, and I really like them too, and also The Great Gatsby. So I thought, you know, I'll go and see this, and me and my sister decided to go and see it together. And so, what are my thoughts? Loved it. This is going to be one of my favourite films of the year, I think. I really enjoyed it, and it is saying something if I'm not an Elvis fan, and I really enjoyed this film. So, obviously, like I said, this is about Elvis Presley. He's being played by Austin Butler. If he does not get an Oscar for this film, or even at least get nominated for it, I'll be extremely disappointed. He did so well, and then when you hear the stories of how he trained his voice and how he did a couple of the songs for the film as well, I think it's absolutely amazing what he did, and it's such a big role to fill as well because Elvis is one of those beloved artists, so it can be quite difficult to fill a role like that, but he did amazing. I loved him. In fact, he was extremely hot in this film, just saying. And then you've got Tom Hanks, who plays Colonel Tom something. I can't remember the last name. But he did very well as well. And Tom Hanks always does, in the films I've seen anyway of his, he always does such a good job. But in this one, he made me go from liking the character to hating him throughout the film. And I hated him by the end of the film. And I like it when a film, like when an actor can do that, when they can change my mind about a character. But I liked the chemistry between them two. I liked all the side characters. I liked everything about this film. I even sat there the entire time and I was like trying to think of things to fault because I didn't want to move Scream 5 from the top slot. Unfortunately, I will have to do it. This was so beautifully done, and within the first 5 minutes, if you have seen Romeo and Juliet and Moulin Rouge, you know you're watching a Baz Luhrmann film just from the cinematography, the settings, the lighting, the costumes, the music. First 5 minutes, you already know you're in a Baz Luhrmann film, to which all of that was so beautifully done. I loved the sceneries, the costumes, the cinematography, the way the cameras passed around, the edits. I loved every single minute of it, and this was such an amazing film. And then, like I said, for me to say it, who's not a big massive Elvis fan, that is saying something. I well and truly enjoyed this. I'm so glad I got to see it on the big screen, and I definitely think it's certainly one you should experience on the big screen because it is just so well done. And the fact that they use archive footage as well during some of the scenes, I thought was really cool, especially near the end, sort of like mainly near the end anyway. But no, this was so well done, from the acting to the directing to the plot to the music to the costumes, the scenery. I honestly could not find anything to fault with this film. I well and truly enjoyed it. I definitely would watch this again and again and again and again. In fact, I think this might be in my top 100 movies of all time. I do enjoy Baz Luhrmann films, and I think he does so well for what he does. I mean, quite funny enough, my sister said it reminded her of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory a little bit at the beginning with the editing. Which I could see where she was coming from. But no, this film you need to experience on the big screen at least once. You just need to see how extravagant it is, how well Austin Butler did, how well Tom Hanks did. Honestly, just from start to finish, I really enjoyed it. And it didn't even feel like the film was 2 hours and 40 minutes. It felt like it was paced very well, and I think it was just so well done. And I got so many emotions from this film. I laughed, I cried, I hummed, I lip synced. I did all sorts, and I love when a film can do that, cause different emotions. I cried twice during the film. You know when a film hits you. But no, this film is just amazing, amazing, amazing. That's all I can really say. I can't say any more than that. It's just amazing. And so to give this a final rating, I think we all know what I'm going for. 10 out of 10. I well and truly enjoyed this film. When it comes out on physical media, I definitely will be getting the Blu-ray, the 4K. If there's a steelbook, I'll be getting that. I really well and truly enjoyed this film, and tell you what, I would definitely watch it in the cinema again at some point. I hope I do get a chance to see it again in the cinema at some point, because like I said, it is definitely worth seeing it on the big screen at least once, because it is that beautiful, that amazing, that epic. Definitely, please, I recommend, even if you're not a massive Elvis fan, go into it, watch on the big screen, and just see how well Baz Luhrmann does with this film. Because, oh, and Austin Butler as well. Austin Butler, if he doesn't get an Oscar, like I said, I will be very disappointed, or at least be nominated for it in some shape or form. So yeah, that is my review for Elvis. Apologies if my voice sounds a little bit low or a bit distorted. I think I'm coming down with a cold, so this is going to be fabulous. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this review of Elvis. If you did, then do give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, then hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell down below to be notified when I post. And also leave me your thoughts on Elvis. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Is there things that you think that they could do better? Like, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!